Hi guys, my name is Crystal and welcome to my YouTube channel. If you like my videos, please press the like button. If you like them even more, please subscribe. Alexa, what's the time please?
It's 7:59 a.m.
Alexa, what's the date today?
Today is Friday the 30th of September.
Alexa, the weather.
Currently, in Rochester it's 8 degrees Celsius with fog. Today, we can expect clouds and showers, with a high of 17 degrees and a low of 8 degrees.
Alexa, can you tell me a joke?
How do you get a baby astronaut to sleep? You rock it.
That's terrible. How do you get a baby astronaut to sleep? You rock it. Right guys, so I didn't do any more videos yesterday from the morning because I actually went out in the afternoon to the Wolf at Green Hive, which is a pub cum restaurant, and I had a fish and chip meal out and a nice latte, and it was sunny. Sat outside in the back area outside and the sun was shining and it was warm. Managed to sit down and relax for about an hour and take in the sunshine and have a nice meal, and there was no problems there. It was nice and quiet, the meal was lovely and the staff were polite and they saw to us straight away, so it was absolutely wonderful in there. And then drove back home. I stopped off in the CoOp and Tesco's Charles Street Strood, because I wanted to get some cleaning things from Tesco. So if Max will let me, I got this bag which says 2 halves, 1 heart. 2 halves, 1 heart, and all I got was some all-purpose cloths, some Spontex wash-ups for my washing up sponges, a nice pair of Tesco's washing up gloves, they're pink, they're now recyclable, these Tesco's washing up gloves, medium. Some toilet blues for the toilet. It's just toiletries and bits. Tesco's thick disinfectant. Some fabric conditioner, sensitive fabric softener. And Impulse Teas body spray. I'll put some on now actually. That's nice. So I just went in there for a few bits, some bananas and my yuzus, because the yuzu drinks are 60 pence in there. They're £1.40 in the CoOp. So I got some yuzu drinks as well. So I was in the CoOp in the afternoon, early evening. It's Charles Street Strood, that one. The shelves were quite empty actually. It's surprising, and the prices in there have gone up as well. Everywhere is expensive. It really is. It's so expensive just to get a bit of shopping. It's really awful. They had a few books, the charity bit area. They had some books, so I got a couple of books to read as well. And I said I came home to the CoOp and I had a nice feast lolly and a coffee. And then the rest of the evening I spent indoors by myself. This is my birthday candle here. Fresh cut roses. A heady fragrance. This was for my birthday. I got a candle. It's very nice smell, that. I'd like that up this morning in remembrance of the Queen and people that have passed on. So yeah, Alexa, can you put LBC radio on?
LBC London from Global Player.
Hit Prime Minister tries to stem the financial crisis. Welfare payments set to fall in real terms. Austerity coming back? We'll look at that in full detail. Staying with the Prime Minister, she was rather a busy Lizzie yesterday. Liz Truss saying this on Radio Leeds.
People aren't going to be facing energy bills of £6,000, which is what was forecast through the energy price guarantee. The maximum will be £2,500.
No, it won't. No, it won't. If you have a mansion, you will be paying far more than £2,500. It's understandable if the journalists covering it don't quite comprehend it. Surely the person who's implemented should know what's going on. We'll look at that in more detail. Plus,
divorce applications have reached a 10-year high, but what's been fueling this increase? I'm Neil Russell, family law partner at Sevens, and I'll have the answers.
Nick Ferrari at breakfast. Call 0345 6060 973. Text 84850. Nick Ferrari at breakfast on LBC.
real concern if you're in receipt of welfare payments, as it is real, they are set to fall in real terms under the government's plan to reassure the markets and the city it can control spending. Efforts to calm the markets in the wake of last Friday's mini-budget come as a new poll showed Labour had a 33-point lead, as we've just been talking about, over the Conservatives. Liz Truss, PM, and Kwasi Kwarteng, the Chancellor, both used interviews to insist they would not ditch any element of their tax-cutting announcements. Instead, they made clear they want a squeeze on government departments, public spending remaining at levels agreed last year, despite inflation eating into those budgets. So departments will be tasked with finding savings. This at a time when, of course, the staff who work there and all the other staff, the ancillary staff, are all seeing their pay packets attacked by double-digit inflation. Ministers have warned spending cuts not seen since George Osborne's austerity drive after the 2008 financial crisis are required. So we are back to the days of austerity. David, now Lord Freud, is a Conservative peer, former Minister for Welfare Reform, joins me now. The party, your party, is 33 points down. Is this what you want to be putting out to the electorate at this time? Good morning.
Good morning. Good morning, Nick. Well, I mean, I think I heard them saying it would be premature to decide. I mean, you're reporting that there's like to be a cut. I'd be very disappointed if there was. We already are seeing a squeeze. I mean, last April, benefit rates went up 3.1%, I think it was, and inflation then was 9%, so people have been seeing a squeeze. That's on top of a squeeze in the basic rate in the Osborne years of 10% in real terms. So I'd be very disappointed if the government was to squeeze the rates of the poorest people in the country even more. You were one of the key movers for the introduction of universal credit.
Alexa, stop. Yeah, it's so hard to live these days. The shopping's expensive, the gas and electric topping up nearly every couple of days. It's just phenomenal what people are being forced to pay, and it's the poor people that are suffering. It's the poor people that go into the supermarket and, find that the bread has doubled in price. Things that you actually need to feed your family have gone up so much, it's just terrible. And the supermarket shelves, when I go into the CoOp, one woman the other day says, "Can you tell me when there's going to be some milk?" There was no milk in the shop. And years ago, I used to walk into the local shop, there was always milk. Now, you don't know when you go into the shop what is going to be in there and what isn't. Also, yesterday evening, I took Max out for a walk just after 6:30 in the evening. As it was starting to get dark, I managed to take some nice pictures of the Rochester Cathedral in the distance and the castle and the lovely sky that was like a mix of pink and gold as the sun was setting, and the sky goes a bit pink, and the flash of the sun, really pretty sky out there. And yeah, it was nice last night going out for a walk with Max, and I came back into my flat and it's the usual scenario. I put on the DVD, the